is The Tribe on One Africa TV, and every week we gather and tune you on Namibian music. We talk to your faves and those who hope to become your faves. My name is Shay Ulenga, and this week we touch base with Nama nominee Like a Boss hitmaker, who is also the co-creator of the Ain't Like a Vibe. Tuli Sun is in the building. Plus Malik Trace, whose dancehall flex is turning up the temperature. But first, we must sweeten the deal with the hashtag Tribe Jive Challenge. Send us your videos of you jiving to any Namibian song. Tag us on social media at The Tribe Namibia, and you could feature here on the show. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
King Gucci official. Energy. Amomedi kandi shinge ngotopiti itopiti kandi shinge ngotopiti shukusha cause this beat obazuka babumuka ndevadenga no energy no energy.
Loves to jive. Tafolaga, Namibian like you.
Welcome back to The Tribe here on One Africa TV. This week's Tribe exclusive, we feature Nama nominee Tuli Sun, Like a Boss. Like every time I introduce you, that's the thing I go to.
Yeah,
because that was like the, hey.
Yeah, one of those, the songs that really made me who I am today.
That actually
also
introduced you.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the industry.
To the whole other, you know, because there is a wider audience out there. People are out there who still don't know who, you know, and some don't really also just automatically jump on the Kwaito music that we do. So we gotta switch it up, make it a bit authentic, so we can also, you know, pull them closer and reflect to them. Yeah.
A fun fact about that Like a Boss video is that it was shot in Cape Town.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friends were like...
We like mixed it. It was like a kind of a mesh. We started in Swakop, then we went all the way to Cape Town.
Because when we watched the video, we're like, okay, I can recognize that place, but what is that other place? I want to go there.
Yeah, I think I was on top of Table Mountain, and it was a very, very awesome experience because we had to walk there as well. We wanted to feel our leg,
the roots.
Yes. And we were shooting. It was very out of my own imagination as well.
Yeah.
And it's amazing for you to even paint it out like that, and for the people to also watch, because scenery and traveling all takes part in what we do.
And it's a creative process at the same time. Now, you came up like a boss. Sorry, I can't get enough of it. Tell us about your experience in the industry so far. I mean, what has being in the Namibian music industry, as somebody who was entered fresh with a banging video like that, what's your experience been like since then?
My experience is just to, you know, take it easy, baby steps. Every day you learn something about the music. You get to see from all dimensions that just when you think you know, you still don't know, and you're still getting to know stuff. And gradually, it has been an easy, for where I come from, I take things as they are. You know, I don't really let them explode, but everything as I know it, I'm a believer. I believe in
you are
God.
open, you receive.
I know that every little step has a reason, and every little step plays a significant part of the whole process.
Absolutely.
So I cannot miss steps, I cannot skip any process. I just have to, you know, indulge and really, really get involved now.
That is a very important thing to say, because many artists think it's easy. And they think that, we'll just put this one under the mat here, we'll deal with it later.
It's not easy.
Every process is significant.
Yeah.
Some of the highlights, some of your favorite things that you've experienced so far, what are the highlights? Opening for who? Performing with who?
Sure. You know, I've opened for Gaza. I've opened for Adora. You know, Adora taught me how to interact with people. So you get to perform in the north, and you are used to that. Nobody challenges you. You are used to your own tribe or your own people kind of receiving you, and they like you already. But you get challenged, and you go to Kietmans. That's when you know that, okay.
Yeah, I haven't conquered anything yet.
I haven't conquered anything. I have now to do some other stuff. I have to unlock some new stuff about me that can bring me closer to these new people, to this new audience.
Yeah.
And it's not a, one of my highlights, because it shapes you at the same time. it teaches you. You come back and you're like, okay,
I aced
on
it.
the first time.
Yeah,
sharp.
yeah.
It didn't go right.
Yeah.
But next time,
Yeah.
or it went right, and
Yeah.
I need to keep it going like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I think also my highlights are to my girlfriend. You know,
Yeah.
working with Last Park Publishing.
Yeah.
I think that was the main entrance for me.
Ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, Laspak, ever since the beginning, he's always said, Shay, put my boy on.
Yeah.
Big shout outs to Laspak,
Yeah,
yeah.
big shout out to him because these are people who believed in us when it was just. I was still in school that time. For me to really understand what's going on, so many pull factors from all different angles. But you know, he believed. We did what we did. We laid out enough videos that could reach me, get me out there
Yeah.
on a specific, you know, audience, and then the continuation, you know, goes and again we need to continue.
Yeah, and keep upping the game
Yeah.
every single time. Before we go into our break, you do some of the best collaborations. You've worked with many of the artists.
Yeah.
What makes a good collaboration? What makes two teams work together as one?
You know, chemistry. There should be chemistry. There should be humbleness to say, okay, what do you really want to get out of this? Because in the end of the day, I can say, yo, I did a song with Gazaman, and I tell everybody, yeah, I did a song, and it ends there. But then, did that song change my life? So whenever I go to studio, I always try to come back a different person. We must do something that kind of like changes my life to a point where that collabo needs to lead to new performances, needs to open new doors. It needs to be something that our fans are also not just use that cliche sound.
Yeah, yeah.
There shouldn't be a fight between
Yeah.
the artists, because if Tulisan works with Juice Boy has an authenticity to him.
Yeah.
Tulisan has.
Yeah.
But how do we bring that together and still stand out?
Absolutely.
And in the beat also, we need to be involved in the production making of the sound, because if we start putting out sound that is originally from us, from our ideology, you know, our team and whatnot, then it gets us somewhere. It can be a very dope collab that way.
Speaking about collaborations, here is one of his biggest thus far, alongside Victor Juice Boy, with this one called Scared.
Sacrifices, oh baby, on the ningo author. We are both in this. Look at me not and get back then. I can't be the same no more. Maybe more shows, more doors. I pass through is a new view. You call it focus, surfing under pressure. Love it when the waves come high. Oh, your friends stop coming back. It gives room for new ideas and new doors. Oh, King Code. Big boss means boss moves. On the hook, Oshi Draka, the Bambule Keka, he goes deeper than Oshikoto Leka, sicker than your favorite rapper, Benito and Nativa Cafe, no green paper.
We've been drifting, lost at sea, you're so far.
Bring the family together with great specials. Like Huggies Nappy Pants Jumbo Pack for only $154.99. and Colgate toothpaste for just $13.49.
I'll be your lighthouse and bring you back to me.
We're here for you.
Welcome back to the tribe. We are kicking it with Tuli San in the building. The Ain't Like a Vibe is one of our favorite things on One Africa TV these days. Tell us about the show. Tell us about
Vibe by Ashiako.
Yeah.
I think that's what it means. Ashiako. The Ain't Like a The Ain't Like a Vibe is a segment by artists for artists.
I love that.
Because we understand the struggles of the game and we try to put everybody on and also check out what they really have got to them, and not only when it comes to music or what, but their story behind the music and what brings the music, what makes them bring the, write down something dope, or
that inspiration.
that where does that inspiration come from? So the Ain't Like a Vibe, I'm your co-host on the fun and game segment. I think God just placed me on that segment because I'm one guy who likes funny stuff. Although it was a bit of a challenge because, it's one of my very first, how can I put it? Experiences,
TV, especially for production.
Because it's usually just performance. And somebody will look at me and say, but Tulisan, you come on a stage and perform in front of an audience, but it's different and it's a whole different experience. It opens up your mind into, you can become whatever you want to become in this whole music, entertainment thing, because with music leads to drawing leads to what? In presentation. So everything is just in a show, and it's all how you can maneuver around it and
how
grasp
you explore that.
And how you explore it.
Yeah. So you do the fun and games.
Yeah, I do the fun and games.
So can you do the fun and games with me? Can you do that segment that you guys do? Come on, I always wanted to be there.
That segment is a whole new challenge.
Yeah.
I blindfold them.
Come on, you're supposed to come with a blindfold and blindfold me today and ask me, Shay, what's your favorite color thing?
Like you tell me you love local.
Yes.
Like I'll play you some stuff that is reversed.
Okay.
And you will be there like, no, Tulisan, stop playing with me.
Okay, you know a verse from some local tracks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to close my eyes. I'm playing. Okay,
I was just going to start
You invite me. Oh, well, you're going to, okay, nah. Okay.
I know, I will invite you.
I'm ready. Okay, hit me with something. What?
My goodness, I have so many.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the viewers to head on over to the social media pages and stay tuned to One Africa TV, because that's where you can catch the Ain't Like a Vibe. Are you working on new projects right now?
In terms of the Ain't Like a Vibe?
I know, in terms of your music, what you got right now?
In terms of my music, I'm still just on my second album.
Okay, so you're still pushing that one?
I'm still pushing that one because in my first album, I've learned that, we kind of throw sand on things that we haven't really tried to, pinpoint out nicely.
Yeah.
Because an album has first album had 14 songs, second album 16, but then you start pushing the third album without having to drop even 6 videos in the album. People don't know that stuff. Even the song with Kaboy, it's like all of a sudden, I like the verse in that song. I like that song, but the album has been out already.
And people didn't take the time to just listen to it.
So it's like, okay, this is what I've learned. I need to invest in my visuals. I need to invest in other things that can pinpoint out the vision. Because now if I just put out too much music, it will put me in a very difficult position. I have to lay out my foundation nicely, my blueprint, work on my capacities, where I can, where I cannot. And when I'm ready, I know maybe I'm pushing out how many singles. Okay, I'm ready for an album.
And don't rush.
Yeah, because the second album, I worked on it for 4 years.
Imagine.
And I'm only on my second video now.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. So everything is just a step.
It's not easy.
And then came COVID-19 also.
Also chowing that.
Yeah.
Speaking of COVID-19, how did you keep your head above water as an artist, man? How did you pull through?
I think we've gotten used to pulling through all the time. Yeah. There's no such thing as everything is done for you or just like that. You get to get used to that, and you pray. What's for you is for you, what's not for you might just come later, not now. COVID really taught me that what you reap is what you sow, because in the end of the day, if you are not saving up anything or living in such a way, you are just maybe caught up in a lifestyle. That lifestyle is now gonna be closer to you in a way that you didn't imagine, because it's like you are living a circumstance and you are just pointing fingers. You're just like, man, life is hard.
Not dealing with your own things.
Then COVID is hitting, but then everybody had to deal with their own things there, and I had to succumb to it. I had to hand myself over, you know, channel myself, and just first stand, which okay, here I can, here I cannot.
Yeah.
And it also made me kind of stop drinking
A little
too
bit
much.
easy.
I think we used to have much time on our hands.
Too much.
You know, the comfortability of having so much time to your hands, you can just spend your money on.
And also the fact that we don't have recreational facilities
Yeah,
where you as an artist could have gone and given maybe extra lessons to dance or to write or
Yeah,
something.
we
lack.
and the crowds that we hang around with, they can never really. I'm fortunate. I'm happy or lucky to have a team like AB, who's my manager and who's also my elder brother in all dimensions, who keeps me on track. Like, guy, don't do this. Sometimes you wonder, man, we just
Why
got
is
paid.
the guy stopping me?
We just got paid, but I'm just not happy. What's going on? Because in the end of the day, the production process needs to keep on going.
The show must
So people look at it like, yo, Tulisan got paid. Hey, nigga, you're performing on how many? You're on how many posters? But they don't know that that money needs to be reinvested back into the videos, into the studio. And yeah, man, that's the whole COVID-19 experience that also just gave me that hard slap.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being so honest and so real all the time, Tulisan.
That's the only way I
that's what
can.
people appreciate.
People know me, they will be like, you're lying, guy. You're lying.
No, trust me, he's telling the truth. There you have it, Tulisan, right here on The Tribe. Follow him at Tulisan_Nam on social media. But before we go, here's a little treat. Tulisan and Kaboyka Makili with Mbaladiaka on The Tribe.
Yeah, well.
Daddy bouncer, if you on your feet on the streets, or my foot on the map, near the kids, ni matai ningwa ni ma, bye batai dana oya shaba, ungo diba nondamba, o ma kufi, o ma plana, o ma costa, o lifestyle ili proper, not here to bow down, here to conquer. Hey, you say son, do it, when I say kapot, say kamapin, kaboy.
With trusted quality and great value on all Clicks brand products, switch and save. Buy Clicks Made for Baby Dry Protect Disposable Nappies Jumbo Packs, $185.99 per pack. Buy Clicks Made for Baby Toiletries from only $9.49 each. Buy Clicks Made for Baby 240 Baby Wipes, $63.99 per pack. Buy Clicks Made for Baby Pants Jumbo Pack, $175.99 per pack. Clicks. Feel good. Pay less.
Welcome back to The Tribe. It's time to hit you up with the freshest of what Namibian music has to offer. Malik Trace has been eating up the streets for a minute now. Today he joins us to tell us all about what the deal is. Welcome to The Tribe, my brother.
Yes, thank you for having me here today.
Yeah, it's great. We've been talking about this interview for some time now. Finally, we get to know who is the man behind the name. Tell us about the name first, Malik Trace. How did you come about with that one?
That name is, I came up with it way back, but Malik means king. Yeah, it means King Trace.
Okay. And now people will think, okay, there's a Malik Berry and there's Trace Africa. Did you put the two together or just a thing for you?
No, it's just something for me.
Just a thing for you.
Yes,
King
yeah.
Trace. Your Instagram bio says you're an activist, you're a musician, a voiceover artist, and an actor. Tell us a bit about, activist in terms of how, as well as acting. How did you get into that?
Well, I used to work with, from the side now of activist. I then left it, but then I work with Samuel Kapepo also sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, the soup
He works
kitchen.
for the community in Umbili, that's correct, the soup kitchen, yes. And how about the acting? How did that follow in?
Oh, the acting started in 2010. It was a movie that was shot in the north. That's when I tried to switch in.
Okay, that's why you're so good in your videos. You already have practice.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
You've been in the industry for about 10 years now. Why did it take so long for people to start recognizing your flow?
I guess it's, or I believe it's the industry is too slow, Namibian industry, yeah. And marketing also. Yeah, because not all times a musician knows how to market and do music at the same time. But if you don't have now a manager or a marketer, then you have to do all yourself, yeah.
Your style is reggae kwaito. That's new for Namibia. Tell us about what that means. What's that genre?
That genre is fused with local kwaito, South African, and also mixed with Caribbean sounds.
With Caribbean sounds, yeah, you got that flex. What message does your music carry? What's the message you're trying to get the audience to tune into?
It's just life in general, the struggles of life.
Yeah. You have collaborated really nicely. I think when you were kicking off with some big artists like the guys from PDK, Patrick and Dion to be exact, how did that happen and what makes a good collaboration?
Well, it happened in the studio. Yeah, it happened in the studio where we met.
Yeah.
And we decided let's work on the song. So, yeah.
And then you came up with From the Very First Time I See You. I like that. What is currently happening with you? What are you cooking in the studio?
Yeah, currently we are busy working on an album.
This is album number 4 now for you.
Yes.
Yes.
But we cannot promise that it will be released soon due to financial crisis. And we did not have also a chance to perform because the shows were closed. So that's the only way we can get money to put back into music. And also the struggle is with NASCAM, they don't correct royalties for artists.
Serious? So that's the issue actually that's really happening. It's happening for a long time now. Yeah. So what do they say? What are the responses that they are giving you?
Oh, they just tell you, some radios don't pay royalties. And that can also slow down the music career of an artist.
Absolutely. Let me tell you, by this point in time, at 10 years with 3 albums and your 4th one coming out, you should not be challenging, especially with a genre like yours that is recognized worldwide. So I'm sure that maybe somewhere investors are listening, they're looking for something to invest in, and I'm sure that somebody will look at your work and feel like it's a good place to put the money, yeah? So all the best to you, okay?
Sharp, sharp.
Here on The Tribe, we believe in you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what it is. Follow Malik Trace Official on social media. Here he is featuring Patrick from PDK with this one called One Position, right here on The Tribe.
So let's complete this mission. From the very first time that I saw you, girl, untima wanja kukupa position. Girl, ulipa mtima wanja kukumana. Girl, ulipa mtima wanja kukumana. I wanna wake up in the morning with your hands around me. I wanna keep everything that holds the memory of you. From the couch to the bed to the room, from the car to the kitchen, it's on. I wanna paint this house with the memories of our position. From the very first time that I saw you, girl, untima wanja kukupa position. When I saw you, girl, girl, ulipa mtima wanja
are going to the Baku and the Giants premiere today.
Oh, it was amazing.
But I cried.
I cried.
Here she is. Here she is. Hi, how are you?
The story itself was amazing.
I love Namibian stories coming to life.
Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for supporting Namibian film. Thank you for supporting this little film.
Planet Michaels, we love you. We are proudly Namibian.
If you have missed anything at all, follow us on social media at The Tribe Namibia to catch up. From all of us here at One Africa TV, stay safe and thank you so much for joining us. Until next week, Pringles.
I swear in this game I'm a dacha. Puff, 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 piss, pray for Allah. La mondala, oka cherry ke no kala. Shave. Urapo ngao. Arapaira na ya. Ando ya. Tuna mando mo kwa corazón na dawe. Bemo. Swave. Men. No woman ando juice yange. Yange. Oh, amununge mokabanga hola anilenge okajiga kange jiga genera men coming hi running yange oh amununge mokabanga hola anilenge okajiga kange jiga genera amondili apandili omakendo enjo totimbelo kili amondia nombili andilenge oka flow nombini now watch me swing tofenge andifele omasele edinalangi singohoye andimangi no shange oupangi men no kumanando juza yange oamununge mokabanga hola anilenge okajiga kange
Win free airtime with One Africa TV. Share your comments on the channel. SMS your feedback, name and town to 555. One Africa TV. It just gets better.
Today on One, always there.